And black Americans, look, you've been a slave to the Democratic Party. I'm not right wing. I'm not left wing neither. But what are you getting for your vote?
Dogs are for Harris, but actual dogs, like inside dogs, they're for Trump.
What did you think of her interview that she just did with CNN?
I didn't watch it, to be honest with you.
She had her first interview, which was fine.
I think it was 45 minutes, but didn't they edit it down to make it only like 8 minutes?
Can't imagine it went well. I'd love to see it though.
I think Kamala is amazing. I think she's awesome. I always say, like, she is showing young girls that, like, you can do it, and that's impressive to me. And, like, young girls can be the president, absolutely.
Why Trump? Kamala is doing a terrible job. Do the right thing and don't vote.
Kamala is another frame of hope.
I don't know anything about Kamala.
What happened in the 4 years that Trump had office, we don't need to go back to that. So,
welcome back to the Black Summit. Today we are hitting the streets and asking people about Kamala Harris's first interview. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe.
Who you voting for, Trump or Kamala?
Nobody. I'm sitting my ass down on the couch. Kamala, you ain't worth the goddamn.
Neither.
Trump. I'm voting for Kamala. Easy, real simple.
She said in the interview that her values haven't changed. You think that's a good thing?
I think it's an incorrect thing because I think she's really, on and off. I think she's hypocritical a little bit.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump.
Trump.
Trump 2024.
Trump.
He may not be a great person.
We got three
personally.
Trumps.
Harris.
Oh, God. I'm going to be honest and say I will probably vote for Trump.
Trump, probably. Honestly. I'm not going to lie.
You know, what's up? Team Harris, what's up?
Trump.
Trump,
Why Trump?
because he's the man.
Unfortunately, I'm from Connecticut, so voting doesn't matter. But if I were to vote, it would be Trump, hands down.
Kamala,
Kamala? Why?
because I'm from the West Coast.
West Coast, Kamala. All right.
Kamala.
Okay.
Who are you going to vote for in this election?
24, no doubt.
Trump.
We're going with Trump.
Trump.
Kamala. Why?
Don't hold back. Just tell us how you really feel.
Who are you voting for, Trump or Kamala?
Me and Don, we go way back. Don, yeah.
Hey,
Mr.
Donald Trump.
Why you voting for Trump?
Neither. Can I just say neither? Neither.
I'm going with the lady.
You gonna vote for Kamala?
Yes, I am.
Trump.
Donald Trump, 100%.
What did you think of her interview that she just did with CNN?
I didn't watch it, to be honest with you.
Did you see her recent interview? What did you think about that?
I actually did not see her recent interview.
Did you watch the Kamala interview?
With who?
She interviewed with CNN.
No, I haven't seen it.
I didn't watch it, so I don't have any opinions on it, but
I don't have any thought about it.
Did you watch it?
Nope.
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
Do you think many Americans watched it?
I think some Americans did.
Kamala Harris just had her first interview after being the nominee for about 45 days or so. What do you think of it?
She had her first interview, which was fine. I do think she needs to speak a little bit more on her policies, but I understand that she's still in office. So it's very hard to kind of come out with your policies when you're still under, I wouldn't say contract, but you're still doing the job.
not a lot there. There's not a lot there with Trump either,
I thought that she made some very good comments about things that she want to change, and it might help us all.
I don't think her answers are too bad because I did watch it, but I think she needs to cut out the laughing. She laughs a lot, you know what I mean? After everything,
Cackling Kamala?
Yeah, after everything, it's a joke, you know what I mean? I don't think this country's a joke. I think we need to take it serious. I think we need some point-blank stuff going on.
Actually, I haven't had a chance to watch, but I watched little snippets. It was 18 minutes. It was pre-rehearsed. I heard it was they already told her the questions they was going to ask, and they cut it down to 18 minutes. So I can't give you an honest assessment.
She said her values haven't changed in the interview. What do you think of that?
What values?
I haven't seen much of it, but I think I saw the clip where they asked her when Donald Trump said, "Are you black?" And I think she said, "Next question." So that should tell you. If somebody asks me if I'm black or Indian or whatever I am, I'm black. I'm not going to ask the next question.
I think it was only 8 minutes. I think it was 45 minutes, but didn't they edit it down to make it only like 8 minutes?
It was pre-recorded, pre-edited, and they will not release the full transcript. What do you think?
Well, I didn't see the interview, but I'm assuming it was a lot of laughs, not much comment, not much policy really talked about. I'm just guessing, right? It's probably what happened.
Although she's changed her views, I align myself more with her policies than Trump's.
Kamala said in the interview that her views haven't changed or her values haven't changed. What do you think of that?
I also think her values on dogs are great. I know that was one of her biggest points in her last interview. So if you like dogs, I guess you like Kamala Harris, but...
Dogs for Harris?
Dogs are for Harris, but actual dogs, like inside dogs, they're for Trump.
I've actually been waiting on it. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it didn't go well. Obviously, they've been trying to put her to the side, kind of like they did Biden, just put him in the basement during COVID. If you ask any Kamala fan, they hate Trump, but they can't say one positive thing about her. So I can't imagine it went well for her, but who knows?
I'm totally fine with people voting for Kamala. Totally fine with it. Just as long as you know why. I think a lot of people are voting for Kamala because they don't like Trump.
Harris, why is that?
Just because anybody but Trump. How about that?
Trump's a threat to democracy.
Why Kamala?
I'm an immigrant. Their policies about the immigrants are not good.
I'm voting for Harris because she's not dividing the country.
So you think Trump is dividing the country and that Harris will unify us?
Very. It's not about unifying, but the things that he stands for, which is Project 2025. He also wants to give police immunity.
Kamala is another frame of hope. We are looking at her not to change what's already been wrong, but more so just giving everyone a different idea, because we've seen what Biden has done, we've seen what Trump has done, but this is very new. This would be our very first lady president, so I think it's amazing just to see what will actually occur.
I don't know enough about politics to really get involved.
Okay.
So I am registered to vote, but I don't do it because I don't know really which evil to trust. I'm
About-
not a communist, and I'm not about capitalism.
Okay.
I'm a realist.
Okay.
Trying to be the best nihilist I could be.
Why Trump?
Well, Kamala has been vice president for 4 years now, and not much has changed, and I think it's time for somebody else to step in.
I just like Trump because Trump's outspoken. I think we need someone who's got a pair of balls on him, you know what I mean, that represents our country for what it is, being brave, not being, fearless, all that. And I think we need to remove a lot of our networking from outside the country. We need to focus on fixing us before we go helping other people, you know what I mean?
1, my 401k was doing better. 2, border security. 3, the whole NATO thing where he wanted to make other countries pay their fair share for us protecting them.
I mean, anything's better than fucking 309 gas. Back home is 389. All this shit. I mean, I'm trying to not break my pockets trying to drive a car, get to work and shit. So as long as that goes down, I'm cool.
Why Trump?
Because he's the man.
He's the man. Why you say that?
Because he gets the job done. Trump is a stand-up guy. Don't get me wrong now. I don't agree with half of the things that he does, but when he stands on his words and he does what he needs to do. So my vote is Trump.
I like how he's going to get rid of inflation, most of that. I like saving money, so I like gas prices going down, groceries going down, all that other stuff.
I think he does more with the economy, personally.
Economy is the number one issue for you.
For me, yes. I am an educator, and I think personally, when Trump was president, I was making more. My family was making more, and that's why I am voting for him. I think Kamala is amazing. I think she's awesome. I always say, no, listen, for real, she is showing young girls that, you can do shit, and that's impressive to me, and I think she's amazing. And, young girls can be the president, absolutely. And women can be the president, and women are some badass bitches, but...
Trump, 100%.
Why is that?
Because the economy sucks right now, and I want to be able to buy a house one day. The interest rates are horrible.
So you think Kamala won't be able to allow you to buy a house?
Absolutely not. I mean, she'll be, I could potentially buy a house, but the interest rates are just really high. It's making it a lot easier for me to buy one.
So she just came out with that policy real quick that $25,000 for first-time home buyers. What do you think that's going to do to the housing market?
What money from where?
The economy.
Okay.
And close the border.
Trump, I fuck with you. I fuck with the immigration policies, but I do not fuck. If you're not doing anything specific for Black Americans, I'm not fucking with you. And that's how I feel. And Black Americans, look, you've been a slave to the Democratic Party. I'm not right wing. I'm not at all. I'm not left wing neither. But what are you getting for your vote? Really ask that question to yourself. I'm not voting for Trump neither, but what are you getting for your vote? We've been not doing shit for the past 50 years through the Democratic Party. I'm not saying vote for Trump. I'm not saying vote for Kamala. I'm saying, what have you got? Everybody else has got something. The immigrants has got something. The LGBTQ has got something. Everybody else through the Democratic Party has got something. Black Americans, what have you got? Nothing.
Let's be honest. The majority of black Americans in this country vote Democrat. Why are you not voting Democrat in this election cycle?
Well, because I think it's all symbolism. I mean, black or white, I vote with my wallet. You ask the people who support Kamala, they gonna say, oh, because she's black or because she's a woman. I mean, that doesn't help that doesn't put groceries on my table, man. You know, I'm voting for the best person who I think is going to do the best job for the economy, for me feeding my family, and securing our borders and securing our world.
How many people do you think are out there like you?
There's thousands of people out there like me, but they're probably afraid to say it. But I'm not afraid to say it. I like Trump. I support what he's doing.
Just playing devil's advocate here, but what do you say to people who say she's going to do all this stuff on day one, but she's been there for 3.5 years? Why hasn't she done it already?
Vote the Senate. You guys don't understand that Congress and the Senate is what really runs it. It's not the president.
Trump 2024. We love Charleston. Trump, please come to a rally. I love you.
Who would you like to see be the president?
There's not a good option this year. Matthew McConaughey would be the good option.